Hey everybody, it's Wes from Fundamental Games. I'm starting a new Fun in 5 segment that is based on live Kickstarters. So today we're going to bring to you Hidden Leaders. This is a 2 to 6 player game that's got some hidden secret deduction, player interaction, but with flair, with a different kind of style, and I thought it was worth checking out. And so in these videos I'll share 5 things I like about an active Kickstarter and why. This one is very successful right now. It's sitting at $179,000. I think that's US, and over 7,000 backers. That is crazy. I would have loved to have that kind of success in some of my last titles. So I'm absolutely thrilled for the company and what they've done to bring this together. So why do I like it? Well, first off, the video. The video oozes theme. The artwork is really classy and cartoonish. It reminds me a bit like Root or Vast or games like that, but it's not the same artist. It's a different artist. And if you go through it, the video itself shares the theme of the game about a leader who's been disposed or deceased, and these factions that are warring are secretly trying to vie for power. And you can get that all through that initial story, and they pan over the cards, which is nice. But even more so, it's a short video, 1 minute 45 seconds, perfect timing. Anywhere from 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes is ideal. And what it does is it gives you 30 seconds of story and then gives you what you really want, which is how to play. You want to learn how to play very, very quickly. So there's about 1 minute worth of how to play in here. And they do it very nicely. They show you what the board is for, how the two little tokens are actually applicable to the entire game and to every player. It's not just 2 players' tokens. Those tokens represent everybody and what they're trying to vie for in the game, whether it's the undead or the different factions in the game. It shows you about the deduction part, the hidden cards, stealing cards. I know player versus player is not always fun, but they sure make it look fun in here. And just gives you everything you want in a video. So epic, well done. I think for people that rely on the video to get their Kickstarter thoughts, that was perfect. Second thing is about accessibility. So if you take a look down a little bit further, the game is available in 12 different languages and 3 languages of rulebooks already available. And when you talk about Kickstarter being worldwide and wanting to have multiple interest, they have done their work ahead of time instead of as add-ons or stretch goals to add other languages or after publication. So that's fantastic, and I think that's what got them a nice bit of leverage, being able to dominate in the European market and in other countries. Having that benefit is really, it can't be bad, and the fact that they could make it happen was fantastic. So that accessibility goes a long, long way, and it's accessible also digitally. You can play it on Tabletop Simulator now or print and play and get a feel for it if it's something that you'd like or not before actually pledging all the way or pledging it all. So that's great. Third thing I like is the components. So if you look up here, they give you a real nice shot of everything you're going to get in the game. So you can see the 4 different factions, you can see the box, you can see the board, the 2 faction meeples, a couple of counter cards and player aid cards. It's all right there. Again, 12 languages. So the fact that they have that all laid out. And then if you want to see the components more close up and you don't have Tabletop Simulator, then if you scroll down a bit, they go through the components close up. So the board, the 2 markers, the 6 leader cards, and then each of the different faction cards, of course. So that's great to see all the components, everything you're going to get, and it's for $24, so a good price. If it was just a card game, that might be a bit high, but you are getting a board and a couple meeples as well, so it justifies the fact that might be a little bit of extra cost in there. And the cost tethers in with the shipping as well. The shipping is not ridiculous. If you scroll down, I've tried to calculate shipping costs many times, and I think these are reasonable and fair rates for where they're trying to get it off to. So that's number 3. Number 4 is that it does have availability in understanding how to play. The video, like I said at the beginning, gives you that very brief overview of how to play. It's got a how to play video that plays in 5 minutes. Perfect timing. I've got 5 minutes to spare to learn how to play if I want to back the game. It has the rule book. It has Tabletop Simulator. So all those things I've already mentioned. If you want a successful Kickstarter, you want people to know how to play before they back it. Some people will back it just based on art or based on hype, but if you want to get the broadest spectrum, having the rules and having them accessible and playable is the perfect way to go, and Hidden Leaders did that in spades. And then the last thing I like is that this game has been all over the place with reviewers. I saw Quackalope, I saw Hungry Gamer, I believe, I saw Circle of Nerds. If you keep on looking, you see Rado, you see Nerds of the West, you see Board Game Co. You see Eduardo. So everybody that you can think of is all over this game, and lots of positive comments. And again, they did it in a nice way. They filtered it throughout the campaign, so instead of mashing it all into one bit or just trying to make a list of comments, it's kind of spread throughout. So in between different videos and at the top and bottom of the page, all over the place, you can see, number one, people you know have played it. Number two, there's videos available to watch. And number three, the quotes that they pull out. Usually they get those quotes with the permission of those reviewers or previewers, and they're all excellent quotes. So 5 things I like about Hidden Leaders Kickstarter. I think it's worthy of backing. You'll see at the top that I am a €1 backer right now. I'm going to upgrade this, and we're going to go to a full pledge because I think it's just worth it. So I'll do that while I'm not on the video here, but check it out. I think it's very worthwhile, and let me know your thoughts. Mention in the video if you looked at it, if you backed it, if you did, why, if you didn't, why not. What's your favorite thing about this Kickstarter page? Thank you for watching. Wes with Fundamental Games. Take care.